Hey everyone, it's Kyle with Hot Springs Spas of Sioux Falls. For this video that you're going to watch here, we're going to go over the Limelight control panel. So I'm going to show you how to run that here. So let's get started. So if I hit the back button here, that lights up the screen. This is your home screen where your temperature is displayed, and then there's a bunch of different options you can go into. And to turn any of these features on, you got to hit these soft buttons here. And these black buttons here are the soft buttons, and these white ones here are the hard buttons. So if I hit the back hard button, that lights up the screen. So down here you have the clean, and this is how you turn the cleaning cycle on. If I hit clean, that's just going to run the jets for 10 minutes. That's what you'll do when you'll add your chemicals. You turn the cleaning cycle on and you add your chemicals. I'm going to go ahead and hit all off here. That turns every feature that would be on off. And then over here is a memory feature where you can program the memory of the spa. It's actually just going to turn on the last thing that was on. So since the cleaning cycle was on, it's just going to turn the cleaning cycle on. So I'm going to turn that off again. So that's kind of where the back hard button takes you, the home screen. From there, we're going to transition over to the jets hard button. So if I hit jets, that turns the jet pump on. I can hit the soft button to turn it on, the 2-speed pump on high speed. Turn the high speed pump on. Jets off turns every jet off. And then jet max turns all the jets on full power. So I'm going to go ahead and turn those off so I don't have to talk over those. We'll go back to the home screen here. Next we have options. Options is going to bring up temperature and setup. And if you were to have the salt system installed on your hot tub, salt water would show up right down here. So if I hit the temperature soft button, this is where I can mess with the temperature. The red button is going to raise the temperature. Highest you can go is 104. The blue buttons are going to lower the temperature. The lowest you can go is 80 degrees. If you don't want people messing with the temperature, over here you can turn the temp lock on. Turn that on and I can't mess with anything, mess with the temperature at all. And down here I can change between Fahrenheit and Celsius. I'm going to go ahead and turn that temp lock back off so that we can adjust that as needed. I'm going to go back here. We're going to go into setup. Right here is the spa lock. If I turn that on, that prevents anyone from messing with the hot tub. So if you guys are going to go on vacation or you're sitting in the hot tub and you don't want kids messing with it, you turn the spa lock on and they can't hit the buttons. Or well, they can hit the buttons, but nothing will happen. To disable that function, you're going to hold down options and lights, and you're going to wait for the screen to flash. Once that's done, the spa lock is disabled. Up next, we have the summer timer. This is something that we're always going to leave in the off position. It's super important that we do that. The reason for that is states like the reason they have the summer timer is states like Arizona. It gets so hot that the hot tub overheats, so they turn the summer timer on to keep that from running. We don't have that problem in South Dakota, so you just always want to make sure, super important, that the summer timer is off. Right here we can mess with the brightness. So that turned it up all the way. I'm going to turn it back down. And then we're going to go ahead and go to more. It's going to take us to the second page here. This is going to be the daily lights. Right now we have it on. It's normally in the off position. If I turn the daily lights on, it turns the exterior lights of the hot tub on for 8 hours, and it will come on for the same 8 hours every day. Next, we have language. We can program it to a different language. I'm just going to go ahead and leave that on English. Down here, we have the auto clean cycle. This is a really cool feature. We have ours set to on. I'm going to turn it to off for a second. Now, if I turn the auto clean cycle to on, like so, it's going to start cycling through. It's going to turn both jet pumps on and clean the jet pumps daily. Now what's really nice about that is if you're going to be away from your hot tub from 2 weeks or so, your hot tub's running once a day to keep itself clean, and all the jets are running so that it doesn't get stale or stagnant. And it's just another way of keeping the hot tub clean. So that's a really cool feature to always keep on. And then last down here we have the Vanishing Act. That is for the salt systems. If you ever need to use that feature, that's kind of something we'll go over with you. Just know that it's something you don't need to use unless we tell you to, and we'll go over it with you at that time. So I believe we've gone over every feature in the setup here. The last thing I'm going to go over is lights. Actually, I'm going to turn the jets off so I don't have to talk over those. So if I hit lights, it turns the lights on. Came on magenta here. I'm going to show you guys how to program it to a different color. So if I hit the soft button here, right now that turns the wheel on. It'll cycle through all the colors. But if you want to lock it, I can put it on blue, aqua, green, white, yellow, all sorts of different color combinations. Also, I can control the dimness of them. Right now it's on a 3. Change it to a 2, 1, and then I'll turn it off and then turn it back on. If you want to turn the lights off, there's another way to do that. And then down here it takes you to the exterior lights. And then I'll have her show you here. You can program those. Red, magenta. If you turn the wheel on, it will sync up with the inside of the hot tub. So I'll turn the interior lights back on. And then now they're both the same color. They both stay on the same color. And then we're going to go ahead and turn those back off again. So that's the lights for you. And really, that's the Limelight control panel in a nutshell. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call at the store, 361-3323. We'll be happy to help you with any questions you may have. So, happy hot tubbing.